What's going on, winners and whiners and picks and parlays family? My name is David Delano here. We're going to give a couple free picks out, side and total, looking at this American Athletic Conference Championship game between the Tulane Green Wave and the North Texas Mean Green. You got a couple coaches here who are going to be going on to bigger programs at the end of the season, but they didn't get the Lane Kiffin treatment. They're going to be allowed to finish this game out at their respective schools. You've got on the Tulane side, you got John Summerall going over to Florida. He's been less than 24 hours over there, already making some moves. And Eric Morris, to North Texas' head coach, is going to be going on to lead Oklahoma State. Will he take his star quarterback with him? Only time will tell. We do ask that you guys go ahead and subscribe to this channel. And as always, not just saying this, I like to see what you guys' favorite plays are for the week. It could be for this game. It could be for any other game on the ticket. Whether you agree, whether you disagree, it's all good. My name is David Delano. You can check out my premium picks as well over on picksandparlays.net, along with winnersandwhiners.com. You can also follow me on X at Get Sports Strong. So let's look at this game here. Tulane is going to be the home team here. It's in New Orleans, but it's going to be outdoors. You've got a total of 66, and North Texas is a 2.5-point favorite. North Texas coming in 11-1 straight up. Tulane is 10-2 against the spread. You got 10-2 for North Texas and 6-6 for Tulane. And one thing with North Texas, if you watched any of their games, they can't stop talking about it, but it's really one of the best stories you're going to see in college football. Freshman quarterback Drew Mestamaker for North Texas. Outstanding season as a freshman, 29 touchdowns, 4 interceptions. And the big story for him is that he never started a varsity football game in high school. Before coming over to North Texas, the last time he started was as a freshman quarterback on the freshman B team. And now maybe a future NFL quarterback. He's going to follow his coach to Oklahoma State. We will see. But business to be handled as a playoff berth is at stake for the for these two teams. Now you've got North Texas only lost this season was a 63-36 loss to South Florida, who South Florida just hired Brian Hartline, and yeah, that was a bad. On the surface, it was a big blowout loss, but South Florida can score in a hurry, and that was a more competitive game than the score indicated. It was 21-21 at the half. Since that loss to South Florida, North Texas has won their last 6 games, and 5 of those wins have been by 27 points or more. We got a Tulane team here. Their 2 losses this season. Third game of the season, they got hammered by Ole Miss 45-10. And they also did lose at UTSA, University of Texas San Antonio, 48-26. For what it's worth, North Texas beat UT San Antonio 55-17 in that game. Looking here at biggest things to jump on. North Texas been a great team over the total. And one of the ways they've been able to blow out so many of these teams, they're number 1 in the nation in scoring, averaging just under 47 points per game. Number 1 in total offense, second in passing offense. And not too shabby running the ball either. 40th, running for over 185 yards per game. On the defensive side, North Texas, it has been strong enough. They're weak against the run, been relatively solid, though, against the pass. 10th in the nation against the pass, just 129th against the run, but they're 65th in yards allowed and 65th in points allowed. On the other side, you got a Tulane team, not quite as explosive offensively, but who is? Nobody's as explosive offensively as North Texas. North Texas, number 1 offense in the country. Tulane, 61st, averaging just under 29 points per game. They're 40th in yards and pretty balanced both throwing and running the ball. Tulane defense is going to be 64th overall in yards allowed, 51st in points allowed. And they struggle, though, where North Texas struggles against the run. Tulane struggles against the pass, 121st in passing defense, 31st in rushing. Not really the best recipe when you're going up against this North Texas team, looking at even some of the advanced metrics and things like that, looking at the college football power index, strength of schedule, all of that stuff. You got North Texas rated as the 37th best team in the country. Tulane coming in at just 57th overall. And both of these teams relatively balanced on the defensive side of the ball in comparison to one another. But North Texas has a substantial edge on the offensive side of the ball. I think with Mestamaker is able to do, and with this passing game being a little bit of a weak spot for Tulane, I do think that North Texas Mean Green are going to light them up. I think just the 2.5 here, even from what I've been watching, I think North Texas is the better team. I know they're going down in New Orleans, but I have to back North Texas here. 10-2 against the spread, coming off of that big blowout win over Temple. I'm going to lay the 2.5 with the North Texas Mean Green. I remind you guys again, if you're looking for my best bets, Sean Higgs best bets, anybody on the Picks and Parlays network that you see here, go ahead and check it out on picksandparlays.net. Also, you can check out winnersandwhiners.com. We're affiliated, and my plays are going to be the same over there as well. Now, as far as the total in this game, I mean, it's a high total when you look at the championship implications, but man, oh man, I like the side better. But the way that the Mean Green have been putting up points, I'm not going to take the under here. So I also like over 66 points in this AAC championship game between North Texas and Tulane. Let me know if you guys agree, if you disagree, if you're following along, if you're fading. It's all good. Hopefully we can cash these tickets and make some money together here. But I'm going to go ahead and back the North Texas Mean Green minus 2.5, and also going to go over the total. Another thing to kind of point out here, North Texas, number 3, third best team in the FBS when it comes to turnover margin this season at plus 14. And also North Texas has been one of the better teams in the nation when it comes to penalty yards per game. Only 18th, they're 18th ranked, shouldn't say only, in penalty yards per game, just over 40 yards. On the other side, Tulane is 126 in penalty yards per game. So North Texas team is better offensively. Both of these teams pretty even on the defensive side of the ball. And we've got a North Texas team much, much better when it comes to penalties. And both head coaches, as far as what it's worth, as far as if the distractions will be there or not, have decided to move on. But they're still both getting to coach in this game. But I like what I'm seeing with Mestamaker. I got to go with the better quarterback here, better overall team, I believe, even though they're somewhat even in the rankings. North Texas, like I said, has that substantial advantage overall on offense and also in the college football power index. So I think it's going to be North Texas Mean Green going on to the college football playoff, and we will see what happens from there. Thanks again so much for watching. Go ahead and subscribe, and always, always manage your bankroll responsibly. I'm David Delano. God bless and good luck.